So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. There's the whistle. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they're on him in a flash. He is through here! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Marmoush aimed beyond the defence. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Marmoush looking for options for movement. Swings in across. Danger averted for now.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And the pass is intercepted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. South Africa looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
South Africa really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
33 minutes is number 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. Fired deep towards the back post.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Played out to the right. And the through ball. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Egypt head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then. Egypt carrying a one-goal lead. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nicely spread.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. Ball swung in.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Salah. And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Played back into the centre.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nicely weighted ball. That's very neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Egypt are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
17,414.
And here's Marmoush. Thinks about shot, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, that's been intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Now the ball in. It's a really well-measured ball.
South Africa really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And this is Marmoush. Now he's got space here. Cleared away. There they go, hunting in packs.
Yeah, for me this is choreographed muscle, and it's not gentle. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Big chance, and he shoots! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
Egypt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Trezeguet is on, shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. That could spell trouble. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. Now it's Trezeguet. That looks a good ball through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Just a quick
That's it for
announcement.
today. Thank you, Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that gets things running. Manoeuvred, and it's El Ainawi. And here's En-Nesyri. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And there's an early warning shot across the bow. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the counter is on. And they're on him in a flash. Over to the left. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Hakimi. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's made its way to him. Delivered across. And he's taking no chances there. Deftly away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's forced to go back. Nicely aimed pass. Nesiri. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mali were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pressing high and with purpose. It's a good run down the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great vision.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Morocco have their third corner. Oh, that should get the job done. The ball goes in, and he shoots!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Looking for options for movement. Now the ball in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Out to the left it goes. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Spread it left. El Ainawi. He won't be happy with that one. Nesiri is onto this. Lovely bit of skill.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Please join me in wishing
So they head
all
in
the best
no
for
further
members of
forward.
our fan
The score
club
here,
celebrating
still
their wedding
0-0.
anniversary today. Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution for Morocco, number 17.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 13.
Morocco clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, well played, well played. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. That has been slung wide. Now it's En-Nesyri. No way through. Morocco come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Ben Seguir. It's a threatening ball. This looks promising. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. The breakthrough arrives at last. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 11.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Morocco are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And they're quick to get it back. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Tries to thread one through. Morocco still have the cards to affect this game. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
24, number 19, En-Nesyri. Coming on the field, number 8, number 20.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Mali really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Played it again. Cleared away. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The goal for Morocco.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Very good finish, but that backline could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Mali making another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Morocco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Mazraoui wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Ball driven towards the far post. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Ben Seguir. And Hakimi.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Amrabat. And they can counter here. Plays it through. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good ball, good take. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Morocco have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got chance! I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He shifted it to the flank. Ben Seguir. That's the keeper's ball. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's on it, can he get away? Picked up, chance for a shot! Cleared without complication. Unahi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Morocco can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
And a quick
Everything working very nicely.
Take all the data bins located
Many
by
thanks
the
to Jim,
entrance gate.
and with
Obrigado por
a very
assistir.
good night to you.